Hello, today is Sunday, July 6th. It is currently 9:46 a.m. and I am currently sitting outside of the San Diego airport because I'm waiting for my friend. We're on our way to Detroit, Michigan to try and plan an apartment. So if you're new to this channel, my name is Manuel Gonzalez. I am a recent graduate from San Diego State University's MFA program, Master's in Fine Arts and Creative Writing, with an emphasis in fiction writing. And now I am making my transition into a PhD student life in Detroit, Michigan at Wayne State University. Oh, there's my friend. And so now we are just going up and about. So let me get this situated and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Update. I don't know how loud I have to scream at this point because it's loud here. But it's 11. It's 10:43. Hey, there you go. How do you feel?
A little tired.
I ordered some coffee. Well, an iced dirty matcha. She didn't order anything because she's gonna knock out.
I think they might have made it wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no. Which ones are these? Sorry?
China matcha. You're registered. Is this for this guy? Number 49.
So what had happened in that earlier video was the fact that I ordered a espresso or a dirty iced matcha and they gave me a regular matcha and then I was just standing there like, did they make it or did they not make it? But they ended up fixing it for me. But the guy had a face, but it's okay. Now we're just waiting for the plane. But I'm here with them. We're conversing. Update. It is currently 1:39 p.m. and we're still at the San Diego airport. We were supposed to leave like I don't even know, like an hour or two, like 2 hours ago, and apparently not. Apparently there's something going on in the plane's air conditioning system. So at first they told us that we didn't have to get off the plane and that they were able to repair it without us getting off the plane, but then all of a sudden they just told us to get off the plane because the guy needed us to fix it, because apparently they were gonna suck out the air or the air conditioning out from the inside of the airplane, so it was gonna get super hot. So we were like getting out of the plane, and while we were getting out it was getting hot, so I guess thank you. But yeah, we're just here mingling, so I don't really know what to do or how to go about it, but it's kind of sucks in general, but you know, now we wait and then hopefully we'll be there by 10 probably. The other thing that's kind of worrying me is the fact that like I don't know if they close the rental place for the car. Assuming it hit her now. Assuming that they close it, then we're kind of screwed. Assuming that they don't close it, then we're good, but I'm not really sure. Hello, so update. It is currently almost midnight. It's 11:44 here in Detroit, but in San Diego time or Pacific Standard Time is 8:44 p.m. We just made it to the Airbnb, and Jesus Christ. First and foremost, though, I had rented out a Mustang Mach E or something like that. I forgot what's it called, at the Avis rental facility, and they gave me a Tesla Model Y. And you know, I don't want to be political in that aspect, but I didn't want that, but unfortunately they didn't have another option, so there's that. Right now we're just getting ourselves situated, trying to familiarize ourselves with everything that's going on here, and I think we're gonna go out to eat. I just don't know where. We're probably gonna go to White Castle. So the Airbnb is pretty nice. It's pretty nifty, pretty nice, but right now the whole spiel of like Detroit is that it's humid as hell. It's so humid, and I don't, it's just like reminds me of Miami, Florida when I went, but Miami was a lot worse. So yeah, we're gonna see que pasa, but everything seems to be nice. Some cups. So. Good morning. Today is Monday, July 7th. It is currently 7:48 in the morning in Detroit time, and it is 4:48 in the morning in Pacific Standard Time, San Diego. I am currently walking to Wayne State University. I decided to get an early foot in and go do that. I didn't want to take the car just in case I prolong my stay there or whatever. So I left the car to them, and they're still sleeping, so that's whatever. I let them sleep in. I didn't want to wake them up. I woke up because I was coughing a lot for some reason, and it got in the way, and then it woke me up. And then after it woke me up, I was just like, okay, there's no point in going back to sleep. And then I simply couldn't go back to sleep. So there's that, I guess. And now supposedly it's like a 1.5 mile walk to Wayne State. So I'm gonna see how that goes and end up, I'm not gonna power walk or whatever. I'm just gonna walk normally and scout out the area. There's a lot of things that I need to do today. First and foremost, I need to go to Wayne State to say hi to everybody and talk to everybody, and they have some paperwork and some things that they have to give me and show me. And then I have to go to student affairs or whatever for financial aid and for my fellowship and my scholarship and etc., etc. And then I have to I guess prove my identity, I guess. Not only that, I have to go to another college to prove my identity to there, and then show my ID and my credentials, go to HR, get that all sorted and situated. So it's a process of like things that I gotta do. I obviously also have like a bunch of I also have like a bunch of houses that I need to see and go tour to see which one I end up liking and renting. So there's that too. I'm all over the place when it comes to things that I had to do today, so not really sure how to go about that. So right now, I'm just gonna walk around, see what's up, see what's around. Doesn't really seem like anything is much around. Last night we ended up going to White Castle, like at 1 in the morning or give or take. But honestly, it was like a crapshoot in terms of what was happening at the White Castle that I didn't even bother recording. And so I left it at that. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't even want to do anything about it. So I was just like, oh, okay, never mind. I'm not going to show it. So I didn't record it, but it's whatever. So right now I'm like walking and I think I'm going to the university. So originally the Google Maps was pointing me to like 2 different locations where I had to like walk through, but right now in the area that I'm at, there's like a lot of construction going on, and so even though I tried to walk through it, there's like, it says like, private property or prohibited if you don't have like a safety hat on or whatever, a hard hat, and if you're not a construction worker. And I was like, so that was the first route. and then I tried to go the second route, and it was essentially the same thing. So now I'm just pretending to be a car on Google Maps, and I'm telling it to point me towards the direction that I would go if I was a car. So that's where I'm going right now. So small little update. I finally found my way, and it was a roller coaster. especially because one second I had gone through the perfect place and then it turns out that I wasn't going through the right place, and so I had to do a detour again. I was all over the place. Now I have to find where I need to be because I don't even know where I am. Oh god. So okay, so this is the towers, this is the student store. Alright, I think I know where I'm at, so let me figure it out and I'll go back to you guys. So again, update, I found out where I'm at, and now I know where I'm going for sure, without needing the GPS or anything like that. So now I gotta actually get there to begin with, but I'm quite a distance away, but it's okay, I'm almost there. And so hopefully there's people there. It's 9:39. No, it's 8:39. So I'm assuming there's people there now. So hopefully there is. Hopefully nobody's missing, I guess. Hopefully my advisor is there. He said he was going to come back on Monday. I think he was out doing a presentation or something. I'm not really sure. So hopefully he's back. We were supposed to go grab dinner, I don't know, today or tomorrow, or lunch. I have no idea. So I found my building. I'm walking in there. First thing I gotta do is talk to financial aid. Oh look, so this is my building. The one up here, this one right there. That's my department building, but we're going to this one. But we gotta go talk to financial aid because I have to prove my identity or whatever you want to call it. So there's that. And then I don't know what else they need from me, but I have to give them all that spiel. So we'll see what happens on that end. I don't really know, but we'll see. Question mark. When I go through here, I'm not really sure. Let's find out. I guess not. Or maybe it's not open yet. Even though it says that it's open at 8:30, it's not open at 8:30. So, you know, there's that. So I guess I'm gonna go to my department place. So update, it's currently 11:36. I went to go see a house at 11, and one of the houses that we have on tour, I looked at it. Honestly, it's kind of seems like a no-go, but like the house is good and it's cool, and it does have some features that make it pretty unique and nice, but it seems kind of beat up. It looks kind of run down. Like the landlord needs to invest some money into it, and then once they do that, then it'll be cash money. But as it is, it's no bueno, or at least I don't think it's pretty bueno. And so now the next appointment that I have, I think it says like at 2:30, I think. Yeah, 2:30. So I'm gonna have to mingle and roam around Detroit. So we are doing that, and we are seeing a house then. But right now, Sandy picked out a place that is like a coffee shop here in Detroit, and we are in Stella's Good Coffee in Detroit. So it looks kind of like this. So I think right now we're just gonna be here for a while, and then we're gonna roam around. But like overall, I'm pretty hungry, so I need to eat something before I like crash out because my stomach hurts. So I'll figure that out right now. So update, we decided to come to, I don't even know what it's called, Lafayette Comedy Island, and it's a Coney hot dog foundation. So I'm trying it for the first time because the first time that I came here to Detroit, I didn't try the Coney Island, but apparently they have something called the Lafayette Special, and so it has like ground meat or something, and that's what I'm trying right now. But it's all over the place, and I don't really know how to grab it, but it's working out. So that's the update. It's already on, my boy.
Is it? Are we recording already?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn right.
So, update. We were at the Coney Island thing, or Lafayette Coney
Can I just cut you off?
hot dog order. Yeah, you can basically talk. But in general, though, now we are in the. What is this? Would this be like the border? No, like this is the I don't know, the intersection border memorial. I don't know what the hell this is
So I got water, bro.
for Canada. And so we are walking right now, and we are trying to kill some time before we have to go to the next house that we're gonna decline probably.
Yeah, bro.
I'm honestly excited for the one that's happening at 3:30. I don't know about the 2:30. I have to look at it.
Why?
It looks
Wait,
nice.
3:30?
Yeah.
So we're doing this one then right after the other one?
Yeah.
Because it looks nice.
Yeah, it looks nice. But, you know, looks can be deceiving, I guess. So,
I'm not talking a lot, otherwise we're going to have to bleep out like the majority of shit.
no. We're trying to figure out how to kill more time, I guess. So that's why we came to the, I don't know what this is. I'm not going to pretend I know it. And now I'm trying to walk this hot dog down because we are going to be going to this house, this open house. And then after the open house, we're going to the Peach Cobbler, which is a cobbler place that sells cobbler and cookie and churros and sundaes, I think. And so we're gonna, so this week it's just, we're using the excuse that we're going apartment hunting, but in reality we're just being fat asses at this point. I don't know how to put it. But all in all, seems to be working out. Look at him. He's full as hell too. He ate like 4 hot dogs or something.
If I'm not talking.
I think he's at the point that if he talks, he's gonna puke. And so he's mic'd up, but for no reason. Just to hear his heavy breathing on the video, I think. Look, so it's just basically, you know, the dad, and then our daughter is like all the way over there. Look at her. She's
Acting like she came on her own.
yeah, acting like they're not about to jack her right now. But whatever.
Throw her over the fucking thing.
Uh,
Put the wet and wet back like I was saying earlier.
She's like, I saw everything, I'm done. So, update. It is currently 2:53 p.m. in Detroit time and 11:53 a.m. in Pacific Standard San Diego time. And we just got done looking at the second house,
And we like it.
and we actually liked it. We all 3 of us liked it. General consensus. We're just giving the benefit of the doubt to like everybody else, in the sense of trying to go look at them and see if we like those, etc., etc. My only caveat, or my only like but it's just me being picky, is the fact that it's a 3-bedroom house and the rooms to me feel kind of small. But I mean,
We can make it work.
I'm not expecting like a mansion or whatever in room sizes. I just was saying like I wanted something bigger, I guess. I don't really know.
I like it.
The landlord, or the owner, she's super nice. She's super chill. She's super down to earth. She was telling us how she's like implementing all these things into the apartment, or I don't,
She cares about
so she cares about her location. All the appliances are brand new. All the electrical is brand new. All of everything is essentially brand new. The windows, she's gonna change a couple of things like the doors and something else, I believe she said. But other than that, everything looks in pristine condition. She did say that the whole apartment doesn't have like central AC, but she's gonna provide like
2
portable ACs.
But we already have one.
And but I was in there right now when we were touring, and I was like slightly dying a little bit. It does get hot, but
all
it
the
was
windows were down.
all the windows were
Or
closed.
yeah, all the windows were
So, I mean, you know, whatever. But Jesus Christ, like.
It's nothing different from home. There's no central AC in a lot of homes in San Diego. So that's why, you know, heat is terrible heat waves are terrible back home.
So we're gonna see. So right now, out of the 2, this one is winning. But
number.
But that's just because we haven't seen the other ones. I still have, like, I don't even know how
I think
many.
like 4 more.
Today I have 2 more to see, but in general, with the 2 more of today, I have 5 in total to see. Oh yeah. Small little update. So, it's been a really eventful day, to say the least. Long story short, we locked the car keys. We locked the car keys.
Because no one was like, hey, the keys, like last time.
Is this like homemade ranch or?
Anyhow, again, update. So, it was an eventful day. Sandy locked in the car keys because nobody reminded her, and she didn't remind herself, and whatever. Long story short on that, at first it was complicado. They didn't want to help me. Somebody else didn't want to help me. My insurance didn't want to help me. They ended up kind of, I guess, feeling bad for me, and then they opened the car digitally or whatever through their app, and so they opened it, and everything was fine and dandy. But I don't know if they're going to charge me, or I don't know if it's like a hidden fee, or I don't know anything because they didn't say anything. So hopefully not, but assuming that they do, it's fine. The apartment, no, they're not apartments. The houses that we went to go look at were very questionable.
Struggle out there.
It's a struggle. Out of the 4 houses that we saw today, only one of them, well, 1.5. Because the other one was sort of hitting, but because of the first original one, we were super infatuated with that one. Not only because of the house, but because of the landlord. She was really nice, really cool, and really, I guess, down to earth, I guess. And so we're kind of falling for that one, but we're trying to give like the benefit of the doubt to the other ones. Although I just received an email like not so long ago saying that one of the ones that I was supposed to go see tomorrow canceled on me because apparently there's already an application for that corresponding location. So I guess, but it's okay. It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, I think, and I'm trying to aim for a 3-bedroom. So we'll see. Tomorrow will be another day. But apparently, what's it called? The Detroit Tigers are playing tomorrow, and I was looking about getting tickets, but I don't know. I don't know where to buy them. I'm assuming at the concession stands or whatever.
Or online.
I looked them up on Ticketmaster. No, on Ticketmaster, and they were like $31 a pop.
Oh, that's not bad.
And so it was like $100 for 3 people. So I might just do that, or I don't know, depending on what these guys want to do. But right now we're eating pizza and then going home and crying, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my ice cream.
Oh.
There's not a lot of places that are open.
We were supposed to go to the Peach Cobbler, which is a place here in Detroit, but they're already closed, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've been closed for like.
we'll probably go tomorrow.
I think they might be closed on Mondays.
Good morning. So today is Tuesday, July 8th. It is currently 11:30 in the morning, and we are on our way to do a bunch of stuff. In about 30 minutes, we have to go see a house that I might potentially rent. But then we went to a coffee shop, and we were trying to start that whole ordeal. I bought a red eye just to get myself awake. But then also we were out and about trying to explore the city, and it's pretty nice. The one thing that I already know this about myself, but I say, technically speaking, that I like coffee, but I don't really think I do. That's complicated. Basically, I'm the type of person that likes their coffee to be extremely sugary, and Sandy is more of like a connoisseur of coffee, so she always judges me, and she's like, you don't like coffee, you just like sugar, which I guess is true, but that's not the point. So I'm kind of going through it because my coffee doesn't really have sugar, but it's kind of whatever. On that note, though, I am excited about this place. Well, I mean, I'm not. I don't know. I do like the second place that we saw. The cool thing is that later tonight we are going to be meeting up with a friend that I made in Detroit when I first got here for the school tour, and we're going to be going to a jazz club, and so that sounds exciting. Trying to think. There is other apartments or other houses that I want to look at. I am currently like applying for more tours to other apartments and houses, and so hopefully they reach back to me so I can talk to them and be like, oh yeah, I want to see them or whatever, but we'll see. Today technically I only have one of them that I have to see because the other one canceled on me, so that's unfortunate, but whatever. There is a guy that I saw yesterday from the apartments that he was like, hey, like I currently have another listing, but it's a 6-bedroom, but the guy hasn't been able to like rent it out for a hot minute, so because of that he might give it to me cheaper or whatever, blah blah. Right now though, we are currently, before we go to the next appointment for my first appointment that happens in 30 minutes, we came to this bakery. It's called Give Things Bakery, and it looks pretty nice. So overall update, it is currently 1:27 p.m. We went to go see the house that we were looking at. I don't even know if I even said this at this point, but the house that we went, it does look nice. The neighborhood is nice. The people look nice. Everything looks pretty cool. The only downfall, technically speaking, if you want to be nitpicky about it, is that it's a 2-bedroom, and I kind of sort of really wanted a 3-bedroom. But I mean, it's whatever. So right now, the way that it stands, house number 2 and house number 5 is like the ones that we are liking. Honestly speaking, house number 2 is currently winning, and not because it's a 3-bedroom, but because the lady, the landlord, seems a lot cooler than the other one, and not in personality but more in flexibility, in terms of like if I wanted to add something to the house and etc. So there's that. Right now we are in Royal Oak here in Detroit, and we're walking around because I had to come to the community college, which is Oakland Community College, one of the places I'm going to be working at, and so I thought they needed stuff from me, like I don't know, like my HR stuff, or like my passport or my identity, etc. Apparently not, or at least not yet. And so I thought that the lady who hired me was going to be here too, but she's not, so I don't know. So we ended up finding this place called Detroit Eatery, and they serve like a bunch of variety, but I ordered what did I order? Oh, a butter masala. I ordered a butter masala, and she ordered the whole damn menu. She ordered like more than me. What did you order?
The paneer Indian curry. I
The
did the
paneer
samosa,
Indian? Okay. You know what? Wait, hold on. Here. What did you order?
I ordered the paneer curry, and the veggie samosa, and the Indian.
No. That's a mango lassi.
I ordered the mango lassi.
It's the first time that she's drinking that. I've had that thing like so many times. I think it's addictive. Apparently though, we are in Royal Oak right now, but apparently they have one in Midtown, and I didn't know that. So depending on how this goes, we might just go get it too. But it does have like a lot of variety, which is kind of cool because I guess like when I'm working here at Royal Oak and I want to come here, I could just come here. So I took a menu, and now we're just waiting. But yeah, afterwards, I don't really know what we're gonna be doing.
We have a lot of.
Huh?
We have a good chunk of
Oh, we can go see the other house. I guess I can message the guy. We have a house that one of the realtors is going to show us. It's a 6-bedroom house. What am I going to do with 6 bedrooms? I have no idea. But
we're just gonna go see.
I'll have a dungeon on one side and I don't know, like a torture room on the other. I don't know what the hell. But I want to go see it. My hopes are not really that high, to be honest. I think the house is going to be kind of like whatever. But I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt to go check it out. Hopefully it's not in a terrible location, but we'll find out. So update, it is currently 2:47. We left the food place. It was actually pretty good, but I'm very sensitive when it comes to spices because I guess I can't handle it. I'm not a true Mexican, I guess. Oh, there is an AutoZone. It's over there. Anyhow, yeah, all the way over there to the corner. And so I really liked it. I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna end up eating more again. Especially right next to it's the fact that it's right next to the community college, so that's nice. But right now, we came back to charge the Tesla again, and now we're back. We're at this Marshalls, and we want to see if they have a different kind of aesthetic or like different things here. But maybe not. We'll figure it out. So we'll see. I think I had said this before in a previous vlog that whenever it comes to Marshalls and stuff, the one thing that I like to do is look at the notebooks because they have some nice notebooks. Well, some of them. And so, let's see. I don't really know. I'm like looking right now, trying to see what there be, but it doesn't really seem like they have anything in particular that I would be too fond of. So there's that. Yeah, I'm just walking around. I like left there to walk around and see what is around here, but it doesn't really seem like much. Or I don't know. I'm trying to see. Oh, let's look if they have like yoga stuff for her. It's over here. Let's see what they have. Maybe she might find something that she might particularly like. I don't know how she's gonna get it back there because I don't really think that we have that much space in the bags, but fine. Whatever. Oh, I was looking at the yoga mats. You could just leave it there or here.
Where? In your office?
Yeah, in my office or in Jeff's office.
Yay!
Okay, buddy. Well, you're not buying the whole place.
Okay, let's look what I don't have back home.
Nothing.
And then another girl plays 25 minutes. It's one after another. Like 1975, when everybody had a good time. Everybody, singers in the round, episode 79. We write songs here, we write about.
But it always slips through your fingers, lingers in my ear. And it sounds just like a song, the only one I wanna hear.
Streets on lockdown. When you look in the top to worry about all the heat. I got this mission on the road to see why you're taking a leak. You'll be feeling like movie stars laying around at the pool. I'm just sitting.
Hello, it is Wednesday, July 9th. It is currently 3:07 p.m. here in Detroit, or 12 in the afternoon in Pacific Standard Time or in San Diego time. And we have been having a pretty productive morning, to say the least. In the morning, first of all, I woke up early, and then I ended up falling back to sleep. And when we woke up, we woke up like around 10 or 10:30ish, give or take. And I had a house showing at 11. So we got out of bed and we immediately like hopped into the car basically to go see the house. So overall, the like the experiences of like house hunting and so on forth has been all over the place. Not necessarily bad, but also it is kind of like a roller coaster of like how some houses are nice and some houses are not, how some landlords pay attention to their property and how others don't. And it's kind of iffy. Today in the morning, like I said, we went to see a house that was like a six bedroom house from a previous real estate agent that we had seen on the first day, and that was nice. Not nice in the sense of like the house was 10 out of 10. It was nice because the area looked okay, the location looked fine, but even though me personally I like the house, it needs a lot of like help. It needs a lot of loving, and the way that the real estate agent was like talking about it wasn't really sounding very trustworthy or whatever you want to call it. He didn't really seem that confident or that, I don't know, credible, I guess. And so even though I like the location, even though I like the fact that the house had 6 bedrooms, I have no idea what I was going to do with 6 bedrooms, but I'm a fond believer of it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it type of ordeal. But unfortunately, I can't take his word that they're going to change the carpet, they're going to paint, they're going to do A, B, and C, and it's just, I don't know. It gave me the ick, I guess, on that sense. We went to go see that house, and immediately after going to see that house, we rushed back to the Airbnb, we got changed, we showered, etc., and because immediately after, like an hour later, we had a conference lunch, or like a lunch with my advisor here in Wayne State, and that was nice. It was really cool, very little intimacy, trying to learn, talk about each other and know about each other. So that was nice in itself. We talked about the job, we talked about the house hunting and how that was going and any recommendations he had and yada yada. He told us about his experience when he barely moved here and all that fun stuff. And then obviously we went to the business side of things, which is like the PhD, what he will like offer advisor wise. He was telling me about my situation and how I'm getting a job there and blah blah. And so that was that. Honestly, I guess for lack of a better word or whatever, it was kind of like overwhelming in my perspective, because he told me that it's not necessarily my fault, or it's not my fault period, but I came in a really wonky place because they are switching directors, or they're switching important roles in the university right now. So somebody's moving up to be the main honcho, and then that main honcho is moving to a lesser position, and so they're changing like the syllabus, like the syllabi. They're changing the curriculum. They changed the curriculum from being a 5 or 6 year PhD to now being like a 4-year PhD. So they're modifying the credits and the hours, and they're modifying the scholarships and the fellowships, and whether, technically speaking, if you're in a fellowship like myself, you're technically not allowed to teach until the first year is done. But then I came in and I was like, hey, like I want to teach, like I don't care if I have the fellowship or not. And so I was stirring the pot on that. And then again, their mentality was still into like the 5-year 6-year mark, and they were trying to figure that out too. And so me coming in, stirring the pot, they're making changes kind of aggressively. But every time I talk to my advisor, it makes me feel like I'm the one who is the black sheep or stirring the pot in a negative way. And so I feel like I'm the bad guy, or I'm the guy that they're going to look at and be like, oh my God, this kid, right? And so I don't know if this is a me thing, or I don't know if this is like a Mexican thing or Mexican guy thing, but I'm a people pleaser, and then I'm not really much of a confrontation type of guy. And so the fact that I'm assuming that they are looking at me like, man, screw this kid, right? So not only that, but I also like, I get too anxious in the sense of like, I want to be perfect, I want to be the ideal student, I want to be the ideal everything, etc., 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 like an overachiever. And so my anxiety gets to me where I feel like I don't shut up. And so I don't shut up, and I guess I'm too clingy. And so I had warned my advisor about that, how I want to be the best of the best, and how I want him to like not see me as a bad guy or whatever. And then so the more that we talked and the more that I kept hearing how they were like modifying A, B, and C, and because of like me coming in to some extent, I propelled the project further and blah blah. It made me feel like I was a bad guy. And so I was like panicking to some extent, and I was looking for reassurance that I was like, it's not your fault, or you're not the problem. And I got it, don't get me wrong, but still at the end of the whole thing, after I left the meeting with him, the restaurant, and I got back to my car, I honestly just broke down crying because I just felt overwhelmed in the sense of this is my fault, I guess, even though it's not, or whatever you want to call it. And I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I just want to be perfect, even though that's not physically possible or realistically possible. And so I just don't know how to process it. Also, I do understand that I was a graduate student and an MFA, but going into a PhD, it's a whole different world. So since I don't know the world, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in that world. It's also very anxiety inducing and very like freaking out. And then one thing that you might possibly learn about me is that like I have issues in like picking the skin of my like nails, where I like either I don't bite my nails, I bite the skin, and so that's my tick, I guess, if you want to call it, or whatever. And so my anxiety was getting to me. I started to cry, and it wasn't a realistic reason to cry, because again, I'm like beating myself up and thinking that I'm the problem, but I guess I'm not. So I'm not really sure. Right now we came into a comic book shop that is around the general vicinity of where we were at, and it's a really nice place. And I collect comics to some extent, not as aggressively, but I don't have a whole artillery or like a whole catalog of what I have and don't have currently. So I didn't want to buy anything. Maybe once I move in and establish myself and take them out and see what I have and don't have, I'll be able to make a catalog and come and buy stuff. But till then, you know. Right now we have a viewing for a house at like around 4:30. So now we're just chilling. And yeah, that was basically the big update. I don't really know what we're doing today. There is a baseball game happening. I'm not sure if I wanted to go to the baseball game. We also, like last night, we met with my friend where we went to the jazz club. We might meet with him again, but I haven't gotten confirmation, so I guess I'm in this limbo right now. So from right now all the way to 4:30, we're just chilling and doing random stuff, and hopefully we do something. Hello, today is Friday, July 11th. It is currently 1:22 p.m. here in San Diego, California. As you can see, I am back in my apartment here in San Diego. Yesterday, I did not film at all. I was just trying to get to the airport, going through the airport. I did the whole 4-hour trip from Detroit to San Diego. There was no delays. There was nothing going on, so thank God for that. But I just did not film. What did I do? It was a fiasco. Well, we woke up early. We went to go charge the car because we rented a electric vehicle, and then we went. After that, we packed what we had packed previously the night before. Then we went back to the apartment and like the Airbnb. We got our stuff and we hauled to the airport. Once I turned in the stuff, everything was fine and dandy, and then we just got into the plane. And then that was that. I basically left Detroit behind for now. Other than that, I got here to the United States, and what did we do? We got here, we unloaded everything was fine and dandy, and then on top of that, we decided to go watch the new Superman movie. We literally got here, we rested for like an hour or two, and then we ended up going to Superman. The movie was fantastic. I loved that. It was funny and it was action packed. I liked it. I'm not really super like 10 out of 10 when it comes to comics. I do like comics, I collect comics and etc. But I'm not one of those people that is going to make a big deal if it's inaccurate or whatever. I personally thought it was a good movie. I liked everything to do with the movie, so my recommendation is out there for the people who want to see the movie. But by the time this video is out, it's going to be like forever into the future, so there's that. I haven't uploaded video number 6 for my YouTube channel, which is from like the month of like the end of May. We are currently like in July, so this is how lengthy the process is in terms of like uploading videos, I guess. So there's that. I need to do some minor edits on that, and then I need to start editing the second video for the one that I'm supposed to technically upload on Sunday. So it's going to be a double feature presentation where I upload 2 videos, and you'll hear about it from this video in like, I don't know, a month or 2 from now. Right now, today is the final day that I'm working at the elderly home for the retirement people that I've been working for 3 years. It is a really sad day for me, kind of. I'm sort of sad, and I'm sort of just down a little because I do like the job. I definitely love the people. I definitely love the people that I work with. My supervisor, she is phenomenal with me. I love her so much. She will forever be someone that I cherish a lot. Whether sometimes she bullies me, or sometimes she understands me, or sometimes she's actually a manager, and then some other times she's my friend. She means the world to me. When it comes to the other people, my other co-workers and so on forth, sometimes like any other job, the job is very detrimental mentally and like physically, and it's annoying to be at work, and sometimes you hate it, but those people made everything worthwhile. Obviously, I don't want to release names, so I don't want to say their names, but they know who I'm talking about. The ladies that I worked with, they are like very special to me, and they will forever be special to me, especially because they would treat me like their kid, or like their son, their grandkid, their best friend, their friend, or whatever it is that they believe that I am for them. They treated me very, very important, and I love that about them. So yeah, it is a very sad moment, a very sad day for me, especially because I love being with those people. But I mean, it's a chapter in my life that I have to close and to move on and experience something new and become someone else and become something, I don't know, more educated or whatever you want to call it. So that happens at 3:30. That is when my shift is happening, which is like in an hour from now. So there's that. Yeah, man, I don't really know. It's a really kind of like down moment. I already premeditated myself being kind of sad. I already premeditated me kind of tearing up, and I'm kind of sort of tearing up right now. But it is what it is. It has to happen. And yeah, I mean, it sucks, but I don't know what to tell you. I decided to leave early. My trip to Japan is on July 16th. Like I said, it is currently the 11th. I decided to leave early. I put in that my last day is on Saturday, on the 12th, but they didn't give me the Saturday to work in. They gave me today as my final day, so that's fine. But I wanted to take the days off prior to Japan because I wanted to pack stuff, and I wanted to take it to my storage that I have, and I wanted to leave everything in perfect condition before I leave. So over the course of these upcoming days, not only am I going to say bye to my mom and my family before I leave to Japan, but also because I'm going to pre-package and pre-pack everything that I'm planning to take with me to Detroit. I'm going to take it to the storage, leave it there, and leave everything in perfect condition. So when I come back from Japan, it's just a come, grab, and go type of scenario. And yeah, that's basically what it is. I don't want to elongate this any longer, but again, to everybody that I worked with at that elderly place, I doubt they're ever going to see the video. Especially not the ladies, but I just want them to know that I cherish them a lot. I love them a lot. They meant the world to me, even though I was never employee of the year. I don't think my worth ethic is that 10 out of 10. I don't think I'm a wonderful employee. I don't really think I'm a star employee either. But they dealt with me for better or for worse. They had me for every moment in these past 3 years, and they were wonderful people to me and to the company. So I appreciate you. I will miss you. I will cherish those moments that I had, and I bullied you guys to take photos with me and so on and forth. So I appreciate everything that you guys did for me and will continue to do for me when I still contact you and tell you about what's happening. So thank you so much, and yeah. So small little update. It is currently 2:38 p.m. I am on my way to work. I go in at 3:30, but I usually go in at 3 because of the fact that the ladies at work take their lunch at 3. And so I like to spend time with them before I get to work. But yeah, so I'm going to be going right now. And I know for a fact, because somebody already snitched, that they're throwing me a party, like a goodbye party. And so that's nice. Probably freaking end up tearing up or something. But they're always like this, even for my birthday or even for anybody else's birthday. I'm not that special. It's not just for me. So I am going to record that, even though technically I've always said I can't record the outside because of like HIPAA and all that other stuff. But I am going to record that, so the next thing you see is going to be that. Hello. Thank you. Yeah.
PhD?
Yeah. Doctorado.
Thank you so much.
So, update. It is currently 9:23 p.m. I am finally home. I didn't record or vlog much when I was there, but I did end up taking some video and showing a little snippets of a little party they threw for me, and yeah, you got to meet some of my coworkers, some of the silliness, and obviously I worked. I had my shift. I did what I had to do in terms of my shift. My boss ended up giving me my closing papers. Um, they're like here, without revealing any information. And yeah, at the end of it all, everybody said goodbye, and everybody told me that they're gonna miss me and that it was nice knowing me and working with me. And honestly, I didn't break down at that given second, but then afterwards, when I knew I was alone and I had a moment, I like started crying. I don't know if you can notice that my eyes are kind of puffy, but yeah, it was very sentimental for me, and it was really hard because it was 3 years, almost 3.5 years of me working there. I was there when the place barely opened and they were getting everything situated, and I was there through all the easy times and all the difficult times. And some of these people were the people that I met and worked with and dealt with, and it was really, really something. Now, I do think that tomorrow I want to go back to. They're gonna throw like a little party for this Filipino drink, which is like halo halo. I'm pretty sure everybody knows it. It's a really good summer drink. It's really tasty, very sweet, etc. So they're like, oh, you should come and drink halo halo with us or whatever. And so I am thinking of going, and I am thinking of experiencing that with them for the one final time, especially because another coworker, another Filipino lady that I was very fond with and very close with, is going to be there. So I want to say my final goodbyes to her. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go visit my mom. So I'm going to ask my mom if she wants to accompany me, especially because I always talked about her at work and they wanted to meet her and blah blah. So I think I'm gonna tell my mom if she wants to go with me, and I'm gonna kind of force her to go with me. So there's that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit sad, for obvious reasons. Not necessarily sad for like a negative way. I'm probably like sad just emotionally. like I said, these people meant a lot, and they continue to mean a lot. And I really do hope that we can continue talking to each other and texting each other, and keep the friendship going. But yeah, it was something, especially because I needed to cry and let it all out. So there's that. Hello, good morning. Today is Saturday, July 12th. It is currently 8:43 a.m. And first and foremost, I'm on my way to Walmart to pick up some of my prescription medication. But also, I need to ask if I'm able to get my whatchamacallit, my mental health medication earlier, because of the fact that I'm going to be in Japan for a whole month. Now, I don't know if they're going to believe me. I mean, I can show them the plane ticket or whatever, but I'm not really sure if they're allowed to do that, especially because they give me the medication on a monthly basis, so only 30 pills a month, obviously. So there's that. So update, it is currently 6:11 p.m. and it has been a very adventurous day today. So like I said, I went to go pick up my meds and I got my meds, as you can see. And then I ended up actually going to go see my mom. I spent a lot of time there with my mom. Unfortunately, I don't know if you guys remember from a video or two ago, where I had said that I was going through it when it came to my stomach, that I was feeling like it was hurting, especially like at the mouth of the stomach intestine, that it was hurting, and I went to the ER and like yada yada. So apparently that's kind of happening with my mom right now as well, and she's going through it in terms of like it hurts and she's in pain, and she doesn't really know how to, I guess, go about it. So there's that on that aspect. I went to go visit her and we did hang out and stuff like that. But then afterwards, I went to my friend's house, Josue, the guy who went with me to Detroit, and he recently went to Magic Con, Magic the Gathering convention in Las Vegas, and he bought me some posters, some autograph posters and stuff like that. So I went to go pick them up, and now took my mom home. Now I'm back here, and I'm just here. As of right now, I have 4 more days before I have to go to Japan, and honestly, I kind of feel like I'm lagging it. So, update, it is currently 10:32 p.m. and we have been doing nothing but packing, and so the place looks really, really messy.
It looks less messier now.
My stuffed animals, and I put everything here. I took all my shoes, all my Jordans out, and put them in totes. And yeah, I think tomorrow the whole spiel is gonna be that I'm gonna take majority of these boxes to the storage, and then I'm gonna organize over there. At some point, I think tomorrow prior to in the morning, when Sandy's at work, she's going to be working in the morning. So while she's at work, I am going to transfer some stuff from my computer to my external storage. And then I'm going to use that to take with me to Japan, maybe, quite possibly. Because I need to get rid of everything computer originating. So like my super big monitor, my custom computer, the microphone, everything needs to go, and I need to put it into the storage as well and clear this whole area. Those IKEA drawers that are down here, I need to take out. My safe, there's another IKEA drawer over there. So all those are going to go to storage, and everything is going to be empty. And so starting tomorrow, I'm going to do that while she's at work, and then quite possibly when she's out of work and she comes back, we're going to just take both cars to be putting everything in there. So assuming that everything goes according to plan, this whole room should look blank, possibly by tomorrow. Today I uploaded video number 6 quite late. I was supposed to upload it last Sunday, and I uploaded it today, Saturday, because I was busy with finding an apartment or a house in Detroit. I went to Detroit, I was flying, I was doing this and doing that. I did uploaded prior to leaving to Detroit, but I guess since I turned off my computer and I like just walked away from it, the video didn't fully upload. So I was like, ah, damn it. So that was a bummer, and I didn't have like the copy with me. So that's like, ugh. With that being said, though, tomorrow, before I just dismantle my computer and everything, I am going to work on video number 7, and then I'm going to transfer those files onto the external hard drive so I can have those hard drives with me when I go to Japan, so I can update and do videos there all together and then continue to upload them while I'm there. Other than that, I'll take this second to close out the video. So for those of you that are joining me for the first time, my name is Manuel Gonzalez. I am currently an MFA graduate from San Diego State University, and I'm going to transfer to Detroit, Michigan's Wayne State University for a PhD student life. And so this is my whole week in the life as a student in general. Assuming that you're new, welcome. Assuming that you're not, thank you for still watching. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.